Welcome to this tutorial in which we're going to have a look at some questions. You might want to pause, have a go at the questions, and then come back and have a look at the solutions to see if your answers are correct. Well, we're asked to write as a single power and not to evaluate. The first one, 2 to the power of 3 raised to the power of 4. Well, here we're trying to apply the rule a to the power of m to the power of n equals a to the power of m times n, which is mn. So here we'll be multiplying those two powers together, so it's 2 to the power of 12. 3 times 4 is 12. So that's quite straightforward, and so is this one here. It's x to the power of 5 times 3 is 15. Okay? The next question, again you might want to pause. It's a bit more challenging. Pause and have a go and then come back. Okay, well, the power of the 4 is a 1. So it's 4 to the 1 x cubed to the power of 3. Sorry, to the power of 2. And 1 times 2 is 2, so it's 4 squared. X to the power of what? Well, 3 times 2 is 6. Of course, 4 squared is 16, so it's 16x to the power of 6. And there's nothing to stop you, if you can't apply the rule, to say you're multiplying 4x cubed by itself twice. 4 times 4 is 16. X cubed times x cubed is x to the power of 6. So there's always that option. And this one here, it's x to the power of 6. Why is that? 2 times 3 is 6. The power of the y is a 1, so it's 1 times 3, which is 3. So the answer is x to the power of 6, y cubed. Again, you might want to pause and then come back to it. The power of the 2 is a 1, so it's 2 to the 1, x cubed, y squared to the power of 5. Of course, we want to do the quick way, otherwise the long way takes too long. 1 times 5 is 5, so it's 2 to the power of 5. 3 times 5 is 15, so it's x to the 15, to the power of 15. And y squared raised to the power of 5 is y to the power of 10, 2 times 5. And you must simplify this 2 to the power of 5 as 32, x to the 15, y to the power of 10. How did you get on? Well, the next one, we've made it a power to a power to a power. Well, it doesn't matter which order you do it in, actually. You can do the inside brackets, and I'm talking about this one here first. So 3 times 4 is 12, so you get 2 to the power of 12 raised to the power of 2, which is 2 to the power of 24. Okay? 3 times 4 is 12, times 2 is 24. You could have done it as 2 cubed to the power of 4 times 2 is 8. And then multiply 3 by 8 and you get 2 to the 24. So it works either way. So we're multiplying the powers together. So you could think of it as a to the power of m to the power of n to the power of p is a to the power of m times n times p. M, n, p. That's what we've done here. Okay? Again, pause and come back to it. And this one here is x squared to the power of 4, which is x to the power of 8. And then we raise x to the power of 8 to the power of 3, which will give us x to the power of 24. Or simply multiply 2 by 4 and then by 3. Okay? This next one here, which I'll do up here, number 8, you're asked to express 8 to the power of 4 in the form of 2 to the power of n. So that 8 needs to be changed to a base 2. Well, 8 is 2 cubed. So I can write 8 to the power of 4 as 2 cubed to the power of 4. Now, of course, if you multiply the powers together, you get 2 to the power of 12. So can you see that n equals to 12? Well, that's the form they want. Okay? And the next one, again pause and come back to it. 8 to the power of x equals 32. We need to change the 8 and the 32 to the same base. And the obvious one is 2. So 2 to the power of 3 instead of the 8, raise it to the power of x, and 32 is 2 to the power of 5. If we multiply the powers, we get 2 to the power of 3x equals 2 to the power of 5. When these two are equal and the base is the same, it means that the powers are equal, or the exponents are equal. So 3x equals 5. Divide both sides by 3, you get 5 over 3. If you want it as a mixed number, it's 1 2/3. Okay? This last one here is a bit more involved, so I'd like to do it on the other side. It's 9 to the power of x is 3 to the power of x plus 2. Well, we can change that 9 to a 3 squared. So it's 3 squared to the power of x equals 3 to the power of x plus 2. The left hand side, multiply the powers, you get 3 to the power of 2x equals 3 to the power of x plus 2. And if the base is the same, it means the powers would be equal, so 2x equals x plus 2. Subtract x from both sides, you get x equals to 2, which is the answer. Okay? Well, I hope you found that useful. On to the next one. Take care.